all. Today I would like to share with you some events that happened in the course of 2 years. The events led me to meet women from different paths of life. The overall experience and the stories contributed to develop my interest in pursuing a career in becoming a counselor, in particular working with women. So in one of my freelance work as an event manager, working for a male-dominated organization, I may say I was unfortunate enough to witness some incidents that have been happening in the organization for a very long time. This is what I was told. The events involved a woman, a dominant, a woman in a position of authority and confident at the workplace to a degree of verbally assaulting her female colleague in the open office environment. For the victims, it was a single fight, and for many of them, seeking a help was not an option. This made me ask myself a question: why a woman is so mean to another woman? Or maybe this is the organization culture that encourages such a behavior. So this prompted me to look into this deeper and closer, and led me to an opportunity to take 2 event management projects that are global conferences to end violence against women transport workers. First conference took place in Indonesia in 2016, and the second one in Arab world in 2017. The conferences were for women from 15 countries that decided to go into male-dominated occupations in construction and transport. For transport is regarded as a place for non-women in many countries and sectors around the world. So this conference has given me, being a part of this conference has given me an opportunity to meet and hear from women that experience gender inequality, bullying, and abuse of power at the working daily environment. I met Sarah, a stewardess for very well-known commercial airlines. She had to take a pregnancy test on a regular basis to prove that she's not pregnant, otherwise she would be dismissed. Anita, a bus conductor in India. I have to work 19 hours, 16 hours a day, she said. The basic maternity rights were non-existent when setting shifts by her management. I met women who fight together in organized unity and support women survivors at harassment and violence at workplace. The message was, we need to stick together as a group to make things happen. My journey hasn't finished there. After both opposing experiences, working in single fights and working in unity, in organized unity, I decided that I would like to carry on my experience working with women, whether they're facing domestic or work abuse. I started a research on organizations and charities that work with women. And it was last November that I came across Crisis at Christmas, a homeless charity. I signed up to become a volunteer at Women Residential Center. There I met Jo and her 19-year-old daughter with no permanent place to live. She told me, we received so many nice gifts in here. And I replied, I'm so happy for you, so nice to receive the gifts at Christmas. But we don't have home to take them to, and not enough space in our bags to carry them around, she replied. I didn't know what to say. Sadie, 25 years old. She was made redundant, I lost her fight in finding new job opportunity. depression, a loss of confidence took over her life, and she ended up sleeping in the open. My last words to Sadie were, after a storm, there is a sunshine, do not give up. I saw tears in her eyes, but she looked at me with a big smile and said, thank you. Jo and Sadie, both women, they don't see themselves as fighters, but I saw two strong women fighting back, trying to make a better future for themselves. They are now on their way, getting their lives back together on track. I have now signed up to become a listening volunteer with Samaritans to carry on my experience and do what I like to do and enjoy doing, working with women in need. Thank you.